So, the Great Pyramid of Giza, also called the Khufu's Pyramid or the Great Pyramid of Khufu, is known to be the oldest and largest of the 3 pyramids in Giza. So how many pyramids are in Giza? 3. Okay. Situated would simply mean what? Located. Okay. Located right in the center of Cairo, Egypt. Cairo is the capital city of Egypt, I think. Okay. It is the only remaining monument. Now, over here, when we say only remaining monument, meaning it is still there. Okay, you can still see it. Now, which would mean what? The other 6 is gone. We don't know where it is. We can't find it, or it's been destroyed. So when we say only remaining monument, it means the only one left. Okay, now, it is the only remaining monument of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Ancient is very old. A lot of the information provided by Herodotus about its history might be entirely false. You can say completely false. But, unfortunately, there is no way we can trace it, meaning there's no way we can do a research. We can conduct a research and find out because it's too long ago. It is also believed that pyramid was built as a tomb for the 4th dynasty Egyptian pharaoh. Okay, remember what I said. What's a pharaoh? What's a pharaoh? I am going to ask Margaret, what's a pharaoh? Or I'm going to ask Patrick, king of Egypt. Rebecca, thank you. Okay? King. Good. Now, the Egyptian pharaoh, Cheops in Greek. Okay? And the construction process took over 20 years, or you can say 2 decades. Usually a decade, how long is a decade? How many years? 10 years. Okay? Equals to a decade. Thank you. You're all exceptionally smart. Okay? So you can, instead of saying 20 years, you can say 2 decades. 2 decades sounds longer. Okay? So that's one way to do it. Now, the Great Pyramid of Giza, or the Khufu Pyramid, was the tallest construction made by human beings for over 3,800 years. Until the 19th century. An acceptable construction theory is that all the huge limestone. Now, limestone is the material that they built the pyramid on. Okay, it's a kind of material. The limestones were conveyed, meaning carried from one point to another. Let me write it down for you. Okay, we call that convey. So you can also what? You can also convey a message. If you are transferring or if you are passing a message from one person to another person, you can say, I am conveying a message. Okay? I am conveying a message. So, the limestones were conveyed using a quarry or a barge. A barge is a boat, like a boat. So is a quarry. That sailed along the Nile River. Okay? Remember, this is Nile, not Nike. Okay? Then they were dragged, meaning pulled, and lifted, meaning what? Picked up. Dragged and lifted, meaning they would pull it first and they would pick it up into place after they arrived at the destination. Okay? Which is normal compared to what us Chinese did for the Great Wall of China. 20 years is not a big deal. Okay? I still think the Chinese are smarter. Okay? I believe the Chinese people are the smartest people on the earth. But we are learning English now, so that's funny. So, mystery, Khufu's Pyramid. Okay, the Great Pyramid consisted, meaning what? Is composed of. Okay, or you can say is made up of or consisted of, which they already said. Okay, or composed of. The Great Pyramid is made up of 3 main chambers, 3 main rooms. The unfinished, the kings, and the queens. Among all the pyramids found today in Egypt, Khufu's pyramid is the only one that contains a complicated, inner structure with ascending, meaning going up, and descending, going down. So, ascending pathways, meaning pathways that are going up. Okay? And descending will be the ones that are going down. Okay? Now, that links the chamber from one to the other. Okay? So, if you're very good with geometry, then you would know what I'm talking about. So, any questions? No? Okay, good. Ah, Nina, nice to see you today. Now, let's take a quick look, okay, a quick recap of the vocabulary that has been introduced so far. Spectacular, meaning something that is sensational in appearance or thrilling in effect, meaning something that would make you go, wow. Okay, we call that spectacular. Okay. Compilation is the act of compiling as into a single book or file or list. Compile simply means to put together. Okay, one over another, or you can say stack up. Okay, when you compile something, you can also say stack up or pile up. Now, a barge is a flat-bottom boat for carrying heavy loads, meaning heavy cargo, especially on canals. Now, canals are similar to a river, but not exactly. A canal is usually larger than a river, I would think, depending. A quarry is also a surface excavation for extracting stone or slate. Stone and slate, they're both materials. Okay, they're both materials. So, we're going to skip, well, we're not going to skip, we're going to move on to the next one. The background story for the Hanging Garden